Most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 578, and I'm Dr. Terry Wartzbacher. And Stephen Covey said, most people do not listen with the intent to understand, they listen with the intent to reply. I saw this in an email from an association called Crucial Skills. Dr. Gilbert has told us all about Tom Peters' ladder concept for listening, so I'm not going to repeat that. There's a little bit more information here, or different information, that I think is key to learning how to listen better. First, we need to begin with the idea of creating a safe space for others. I think we forget that a lot nowadays. When listening, we have the opportunity to create two very different spaces, a courtroom or a porch. Often we enter the conversation like walking into a courtroom, and we listen to gather evidence so that we can prepare our defense, spot weaknesses, and build our response. We're not really trying to understand, we're trying to prove our point and win the case. A porch, though, is a place where we can sit down, slow down, have some coffee, and just talk. It isn't about agreeing or disagreeing, proving or supporting. It's merely about making room for each other's meaning. Creating safety is more than granting permission for others to share their perspective. It also creates a space where others can see their world in a new way. Carl Rogers said, "When I have been listened to and heard, I am able to reperceive my world in a new way. When I have been listened to and heard, I am able to reperceive my world in a new way." Good listening doesn't always provide an answer. Sometimes it creates a space in which the other person can discover their answer. How do we train ourselves to create more porches and fewer courtrooms? It begins by checking our intent, learning to listen for more than just words, and increasing safety. Train yourself to check your motive in the moment. Before you enter an important conversation, ask 1. Am I trying to understand, or am I preparing to respond? 2. Do I want to learn what is true or prove I am right? 3. What do I genuinely want for this person, for myself, and for the relationship? So also listen beneath the words. Train yourself to listen on 3 levels. 1. Content. What are they sharing? Listen for the facts, events, and details of the situation as they understand them. 2. Emotion. How do they feel about it? Listen for the feelings beneath the story, whether it's frustration, disappointment, fear, etc. 3. Motive. What matters most to them? Listen for the deeper concern, value, need, or desired outcome driving their response. Oftentimes you won't hear that until they think they've been heard. Then they might expose more. Have a diamond day.